Hey guys, we're back again and also to a question about my videos. What? Mama.
I will poop.
Okay.
I will press the thing down.
Okay. It means my mama actually does work at a tenda, but a tenda actually means store. And also, pickle's my favorite. I should get rid of this. Uploading that 2022, but it's almost my birthday, but I have to use my time with my mama a lot so I can do a lot of things. But when my birthday's up, I could it turns into. Let me ask my mom real quick. Mama, what happens when tapos na yung birthday ko?
Everything is okay.
No, Mama, what day return is it when it's what sees?
What?
What? 2022 changes, Mama? Yung tapos na birthday ko? Huh?
Yes.
Okay, next time when my birthday's over, hey, 2022 will not be 2022 anymore, but I did say 2022. Okay, never mind.
I'm going to poop, okay?
Okay. I keep talking to my mom again. Red spider. Look at purple. Look at Thailand. No. I don't want to watch that. Is that back rooms? What is Blue doing? Is she gonna fight in red? Okay, I can't even read. But I know their names because I use my mom or dad. But sorry I take too long for these. Look, that's the time limit. I mean, that's how long I'm gonna make this. Looking green. He's so sad because he's gray. But I'm actually orange because they're just swapping by with you. Ooh, let's watch this.
C2's 100% natural tea comes with fiber. C2 plus fiber. Viewer discretion is advised. Not many can be found playing Among Us nowadays, but most can certainly remember the sus meme from it. Heck, that meme was probably what made the game as popular as it was in the first place. Hype over the game faded quickly though, as online games typically do. But I myself quit the game after a single playthrough. A friend recommended it to me about a week after launch. It sounded interesting, so I downloaded it. After getting the hang of the controls and learning about the premise of the game, I got to it. I was given the role of a crewmate. So there I was, running around like a moron, trying to do all the tasks. Nearly 5 minutes into it, someone called an emergency meeting. I put my thinking cap on, trying to figure out who the imposters were. With not much to go on, I threw a random guess and called out this player named Fonus for being the imposter. Several others followed my lead in good fun, but that player was odd. The stars have grown dim in this universe, unable to push back the darkness. And with them gone, I am nothing with none to challenge me. Malice cannot exist without benevolence. Perhaps I could interfere with the natural processes a bit. Yes, that is what I shall do. But do not worry. I shall spare all of you here and spread my influence to others as a thank you. Farewell, all. And David, stay well. Okay? Whatever you say, dude. Guys, let's just... Yeah, he's the imposter. Just, let's get him off the ship. Imposter? Imposter? Me? I am Fonus. I was the one true god before you mortals walked the earth. The Olympians listened to my advice. I made great shifts up on Olympus. Yeah, well, you killed all your wives because you were sussing that they were cheating on you.
What?
Of all the Greek gods, you chose to call yourself after the one that personifies jealousy and romance? You're RPing a little too hard there, buddy. Yeah, kinda cringe. Let's just get rid of him. I really don't care if he's an imposter or not at this point. Whoever or whatever it was knew my name, and God knows what else. Needless to say, Bonus was immediately booted out of the ship. Then the game continued as usual. Oh yeah, he was not the imposter, by the way. A week later, fear came over me. It was a kind of anxiety that made me doubt everything I know. That's when I went over the edge and did the unthinkable to my family. Hello everybody, I'm the Rubber. Today, we bring you SCP Foundation Heater Class Object SCP-5167. SCP-5167, also known as When the Imposter is Sus, is a hypothesized godly entity. He manifests within the online game Among Us as a user known as Phonus, sharing the name of the Greek god of jealousy and envy. Foundation researchers speculate that the user may in fact be Phonus himself, albeit in a digital form. Phonus typically joins random game lobbies in Among Us. He'll play the game normally, that is until players begin voting on who the imposters are. From here, Phonus will start spewing extremely lengthy monologues and rants. The true anomalous effect of 5167 does not occur until after the games have ended. Those that interacted with Phonus will suffer from paranoia and Capgras delusion. In other words, not only will they become paranoid about the world around them, but every person they see will also be fake to them, like an imposter. Victims afflicted by 5167's influence will engage in self-defense against these so-called imposters, often ending with disastrous results, namely the deaths of family members by their own hands. Thankfully, 5167's influence is not permanent, and will typically wear off within a few months. 5167 was first brought to the Foundation's attention when they caught wind of an uproar within the Among Us community. Many claim to have seen Phonus in-game causing a ruckus, though interest in him faded quickly. Despite this, Foundation web crawlers sent their learning computer, PSI-2, Melville, to track every single Among Us match with Phonus's footprints. Foundation agents were then dispatched to locate those who have interacted with 5167. Sure enough, all of them experienced paranoia and Capgras delusion. They were promptly cured, amnesticized, and sent home under the false pretense of a mental breakdown. Unfortunately, even with the Foundation's best efforts, SCP-5167's point of origin could not be found. They did, however, learn that all internet access points used by 5167 came from various parts of rural Greece, thus lending credit to the theory that 5167 is in fact a Greek god. After Site-22 researchers' analysis of 5167, or Phonus's effects over time, I must say that I wasn't expecting what their report entailed. The first initial effects of 5167 had on victims were catastrophic. They were in such deep states of delusion that they had no qualms about butchering their loved ones. And God rest the souls of Bill and his family. Poor kid thinks they abandoned him. He'd surely go insane if I showed him the photos of what he did to them. All for the best, I suppose. Since then, the effects of 5167 have decreased significantly, from birthing mass-murdering delusional psychopaths to now experiencing mild paranoia. 5167's influence is getting weaker and weaker. It's astounding, actually, and I haven't the faintest clue as to why. Now, this is just my hypothesis with some math thrown in, but I'd venture a guess and say that 5167 will probably self-neutralize by the end of the year. Fantastic, right? One less Keter running around is always great in my book. The following is game footage captured by Melville as it watched a game with 5167 in it. Observe. She turned and played the clip on screen.